I'm going to explain exactly how we're having a labor shortage right now, and at the very same time, one of the most competitive job markets in our history. If you're a job seeker, you need to understand this because it means you need to be doing several things very differently in your job search. And if you can stick with me for 2 minutes right now, I'm going to break it down to you. If you don't have 2 minutes, please make sure that you bookmark this because you need to understand this is a very unique time that we're going through. And this is why so many people are struggling to find good paying jobs. Speaking of good paying jobs, if you don't know me, my name is JT O'Donnell. I'm a 20-year career coaching veteran, and I'm on this app right now trying to help 10 million people get new, better paying jobs this year. I'm doing that by doing a ton of live streams, posting a bunch of content here, and I have a bunch of free resources linked in my bio that can help you as well, okay? If you find this helpful at the end, will you do me a favor? It's totally free. Follow me here. Post your questions. Let me help you too. I want you to be one of those 10 million. All right, so let's talk about the labor market right now. They're calling it a labor shortage. There are tons of jobs out there that nobody wants. You know the jobs I'm talking about. If you're an active job seeker, you've seen them. They don't pay right. They don't have the right hours. You don't like the skills. You feel it's beneath you. There are a lot of open jobs that nobody is bothering to apply to. That's what they talk about when they talk about the labor shortage. However, at the same time, we have a ton of people with standards for their next job. And you are probably one of those. You know exactly what you want in your next job in terms of pay, location, that sort of thing. And you're holding out, right? Because you want that level. So everyone is applying to those jobs. I am talking to companies that are getting 1,000 applications over a night for those jobs. And what's happening as a result of that is companies are going, well, oh, this gets interesting. So I can go lay off a bunch of people that are overpaid and then eventually go back and rehire for the same exact job at a much lower rate. And this is where it gets scary because people that were making big money, $120,000, $140,000, $180,000 a year, especially in the tech sector, are now getting laid off. And then suddenly, a short time while later, seeing jobs posted, same skill set, $100,000. So what are they doing? They're waiting around for a job that will get them back to their higher level salary, and that day may never come. How do I know that? Because I was working in this industry during the dot-com bust, and I watched so many people sit around and burn through their 401ks and all of their savings only to still not get a job at the level they wanted. This is what I mean about a shift. Again, tons of jobs available you don't want, and everybody competing for the same jobs, which means you've got to do this differently. If 1,000 people are applying for the same job, how do you stand out? It's not going to happen applying online. We call it back channeling, and this is where working with a job search career coach like myself and my team at Work It Daily can speed this process up for you. Because what we have to teach you is how to go around the ATS system. Now, some people are lucky and they know people at the company and they can get a referral, and that's great. But what if you don't know anyone? How do you create a connection? How do you get in front of the hiring manager? And that's the TikTok that I did yesterday in great detail. So if you got a couple minutes to listen to that, I give you 3 ways that people are getting around the system and in front of the hiring manager that can help you as well. But you're gonna have to learn the techniques. This is a game. Job search is a game, and right now it's like major league playoff season type play. You've gotta level up. Your skills have got to be better. If you haven't looked for work in a while, even if you looked for work a couple of years ago, the rules for getting the attention of hiring managers and landing the job have changed. What they want in a candidate has changed, and you need to be on top of that. Now, it's not rocket science or brain surgery, okay? So I know I'm gonna get a lot of snarky comments saying, why does it have to be so hard? You want a job that pays you thousands of dollars. You set standards for yourself. You want a good job. I want you to think of yourself as a business of one, as a service provider. You've got to deliver a high level of service to get a better level of client. So if you want that really good client to pay you well, your service needs to be on point. And if you can tell me right now, 100%, you're doing everything right in your job search and you know it, that you're branded correctly and everything is perfect, then just keep doing what you're doing. But if you have any doubt whatsoever that maybe, just maybe, you're not doing this right, and you've made it this far in this video, I have something for you. I am doing a masterclass this week, as well as an Interview Sandbox Live. These are 2 live sessions with me exclusively for anyone that signs up for a 7-day free trial of my Work It Daily platform. That's right. If you sign up, today's Sunday, the time that I'm recording it, just before the Super Bowl, just so you know, if you sign up today, you will have 7 days to dive in, get my courses like how to get hired by incredible companies and how to make recruiters come to you. We'll work on your resume, your LinkedIn profile, your cover letter, your connection story, your interview prep. We'll go through the whole job search process, top to bottom, and make sure that you're crushing it. And you can do this pretty quickly. And in the course of these 7 days, you'll be able to come, you'll be invited exclusively to my masterclass, which is live on Wednesday, and my interview sandbox, which is an entire session dedicated to nailing job interviews. And that'll be on Thursday. By the way, they're both recorded and you would be able to watch the recordings. But you'd be able to come in and see what a job search career coaching platform's like for 7 days and get these bonuses. So if that sounds good to you, I want you to go sign up right now. 7-day free trial. You can cancel at any time. By the way, memberships start at $19 a month. It'll be the best $19 you've ever spent in your life on your career, especially right now in this market, if you want to come work with me. Yes, I am a job search career coach, and I am giving away a ton of free advice here. I know not all 10 million people are going to come join me at Work It Daily. That's why I'm doing so much free stuff here, and that will work for you too. But if you want to speed it up and you want a coach like me, come over and try us free for 7 days, and I will let you come to my masterclass and my interview sandbox class, okay? All right. Thank you for listening to this, folks. Good luck. Go get them.